What is going on, everybody? Welcome into another edition of Reality After Show's coverage of Big Brother 28. I'm your host, Bobby Goodsby, joining you as always live in my new office right here in my new house. Very excited to be here. Very excited. Got it almost completely set up. Very excited to have it. If you guys are here watching late night, say what's up in the chat. Come and join me. I will read all of your guys' comments live here on stream. But man, I just got off work. Just came straight to the computer, turned on the live feeds, been updated all night by my buddy Doug, who has informed me what's been going on the feed. So if you guys are watching live, welcome in. I'm going to be watching live with you as well and going over everything I see on the late night feeds. Honestly, I was kind of shocked. Not really shocked because it is night one, so I expected to see people up. But honestly, there's a lot more people up than I thought there would be, to be honest with you. So far, I asked Doug to fill me in on everything I missed while I was at work. I just got off work. I've been there since 4 p.m. It's now 1 a.m. I actually got on earlier than I thought I was, so happy about that. So he said, Rick Devens on Big Brother feeds is weird. Don't disagree there. I'm sure. Even the first 5 minutes while I was setting up the stream, I was watching Rick Devens and just him talking to these people and stuff. It's so strange. Is it not so strange to see Devens, to see Angela back, to see Dee there talking as well, because it's a big group sitting on the couch, just everyone chatting. It's strange. It's strange watching these Survivor people and even seeing Angela back. If you guys are here, say what's up in the comments. We're watching the live streams. Live feed. Just got on with the stream just now. Started everything up. So if you guys want, go ahead and ask me questions in the chat. We'll read your chat questions live here on stream, doing a late night live feeds coverage for opening premiere night last night and opening of the live feeds tonight. So Doug also told me the nominees are Mallory, Taylor, and Yash. Mallory has been teary-eyed in the bathroom for the last 20 minutes. This was hours ago. He told me Yash told Rome that he trusts enough people to pick him for veto. Rome immediately said he's going to throw it. So we will see what happens there, but it sounds like Yash is doing a lot. From what I've heard, he also was telling Dee how to play the game, which is probably why he got put up. I think I'll get to that here in a minute. I said, who is HOH? Apparently I put who is Bob, but yeah, I put who is HOH. So Dee is the HOH. Of course, he put up Taylor, my winner pick, she put up Taylor, my winner pick. So not very happy about that, but we'll see what kind of position Taylor is in. Like I said, I'm going in blind, guys. I just got off work, came here straight to turn on the live feeds and go live with you guys. So right now, it seems like they're all sitting here on the couch. Not a lot of people talking too much game. Of course, now we will be right back, Big Brother Wheel of Death. So let's see here. So at least it's like a new, it's kind of old school with the we'll be right back, right? There's no dogs. There's no fish. It's the old school look with a little bit of a new school aesthetic back there for the live feeds. All right, so what else did Doug tell me? So he said, you can blame HOHD for putting up Taylor, which, like I said, because she's my winner pick. I said, how was unlocked? He said, they start right away with Dee entering the backyard. Earlier this hour, Jason and Taylor were discussing how they need to teach Dee how to play the game. Do they know who they're dealing with? Do they know Dee is a former Survivor champion? Of all people, Jason especially should know who he's dealing with Dee. The guy's been in reality television. He loves Big Brother. I'm sure he's seen Survivor. I would hope so, at least. Maybe you guys tell me more if we've gotten more of a picture on that. Let me know in the comments, guys. Who are you liking? What are your thoughts on the live feed so far for day number 1? I'm just turning it on now and kind of checking it out. So you guys might be all ahead of me. So let me know. Fill me in on what I've missed out. Here's some more of the notes Doug gave me from the live feeds while I was at work. He said, if they do know who Dee is, do they think that Big Brother is all that different from Survivor? LOL. Right now, Dee just told Kamu that Mallory should go this week. So it seems like Mallory's been kind of a hot mess. She's been crying a lot, is what he was saying. And that it seems like Mallory might be the vote. Now, granted, a lot can happen. We still got veto. We still got the battle back, or not battle back. Oh my gosh, it's a late night, guys. Sorry, I just got off work. The blockbuster, the BB blockbuster. So a lot of things can change. We've seen this time and time again. I personally like the BB blockbuster. I think the BB blockbuster brings a lot to the game. I especially like the fact that with the BB blockbuster, someone has a chance to like save themselves if they were a backdoor nominee, right? I've always said that I think the BB blockbuster, even though yes, I think it goes way too long. I think last season they went way too long with it. It should be pre-jury. That's it. Um, I do like that it's an added element to the game, and I like that there really isn't that backdoor element. While backdoors can be fun, and they can, be fun to see that side of the house, that you might not necessarily like, get their comeuppance. I like to see people have a chance, right? Like, I don't want to see them just completely backdoored. So I do appreciate that. So let's not count Mallory out yet. Even if she might be in a little bit of trouble, it might not be looking good for her right now. At least she has the opportunity to save herself with multiple chances. He said Rome is into Lyric, which who saw that coming? Now, is Lyric into Rome? You guys let me know in the comments. Is it mutual or is it one-sided? He said that D, Camu, and Haley don't seem to like Rome. Perfect. I could see that from miles away. I don't like Rome, aka Jack, which I will refer to him as Jack because that's his real goddamn name. The fact that I like the fact that I see that Camu's really talking to D a lot. It seems like he's got her ear. Let's see here. Before the feed was turned on, Yash was apparently explaining to D on how the head of household works. She then nominated him. Not entirely sure if that's ultimately the reason, but I can envision her being a bit ticked off by that. And I said, that's hilarious. So that's the information he gave me. Fill me in. Is there anything I'm missing out on? Is there anything that he left out? I'm turning on the feeds. Wait, we got some people cuddling. All right. Looks like Lyric and Rome might be cuddling right now on the feeds. So I guess it could be mutual. Oh, wait. Are they kissing? Oh, we might have a makeout session going on here. Oh, geez. Well, looks like we got our first showmance of the season happening. Either that or they're just cuddling, but that's still interesting. All right, so now we also have what looks like, is that the have not room? All right, so what is the have not room looking like? It looks like a big old wheel. What am I missing here, guys? What is that? Is it a wheel? Is it like, looks like a dungeon almost. Looks like a dungeon. Honestly, not the worst have not room I think I've seen yet. So it looks like a giant wheel they all have to lay on, but I think we've seen a lot worse than that. You guys let me know what you think, because it looks like we have Chuck, Haley, and I think one other person there, but I can't really see them on camera. And then on the other side of the feeds, we have Lyric and Rome, aka Jack, talking. I don't know if they're talking game. It looks like he's pulling her hair back and has his arm underneath her. So it's not a Big Brother season. We don't have some kind of showmance. Am I right? So it looks like that's where. Okay, what I don't understand, they don't seem to have the audio on for Chuck and Haley. Am I just missing the audio? You guys let me know. I just turned it up a little bit so I can hear better. Yeah, it seems like there's zero, like they don't have their mics on for Chuck and Haley at the moment. Okay, there's definitely someone else there. Who, you guys know in the chat who else was there? All right, they just went full to Lyric and Rome. All right, so based off everything I'm seeing, it seems like Mallory's not in a good spot, right? Like Mallory's in trouble. I don't like that Taylor's up there. I'm not sure the reasoning behind Taylor being up there, but I'm not liking it. Sorry, it sucks because the speaker is hooked up to cameras 3 and 4, and this one's 1 and 2. And of course, when I have them all on there, it's like I'm getting 2 different sounds at once. It's kind of a lot. Like I said, I hope you late night feeders are here joining me, enjoying the feeds tonight for our opening eye feeds. Got the beer ready, just got off work. Very excited to be here with you guys. If you guys are new here, go ahead and check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby, and at After Show right over here. You can find us at After Show on YouTube. Give us a like, follow, hit that sub button, get notified by hitting the bell to be notified whenever I go live with my Big Brother coverage. We'll be going live all season long with late night feed coverage. We're also going to be recapping episodes. We're going to be doing just random day podcasts where we talk about the episodes as well. So I'll be having former house guests on. If you guys haven't checked it out, we just did our BB draft. We had Cowboy Michael Ellis from season 5 of Big Brother on with us to do our BB draft. Also, Philip Solomon from Deal or No Deal season 2, no Deal or No Deal Island season 2. He's one of the regulars with us, and Lauren Pratt, fellow podcaster here on the channel. So if you guys can hit that bell notification, be notified whenever I go live, hit that sub button and leave a comment in the chat. I'm going to be reading your guys' comments live here on stream all night. So if you guys have anything you want to add to the conversation, if you want to talk about the feeds, if you want to fill me in on what I've missed while I was at work, let me know. Be happy to have any information from you guys. It's really hard when they're whispering. I do not miss that about Big Brother. Like the live feeds when the people are cuddling and whispering. It's almost impossible to hear at times, even with headphones on. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic evening. Like I said, just got off work, had a concert night tonight at my work. I'm a bartender by trade. So to be here with you guys talking live feeds, thought I'd be later. So honestly started earlier than I thought. Happy to be here with you guys. So if Mallory, I honestly, the more and more I read into it, I think Yash is also in trouble. Oh, no. Okay. They were just rearranging themselves. So for a second there, I was like, yeah, this just seems like trouble, right? Like I felt like Lyric would be better than this because I really had high hopes for her, but she might just be showmancing up for the summer. But yeah, or who knows? Maybe she's playing him. But I just don't like Rome / Jack. There's everything he says and does just annoys me. The fact that he says like, "Oh yeah, I use women to get what I want and stuff," or whatever the quote was. It was something to that effect. I'm just like, that's just so gross. Like, regardless of production told you to kind of be a playboy, like, just some things you don't say. All right, so they're cuddling. Can we switch to like the feeds of like all the people in the room talking or something else? Because you can't hear a damn word they're saying. So what'd you guys think of last night's episode? Obviously seeing Rachel falling in the volcano and just seeing her skeletal remains. I was like, you guys make it so hard for me to introduce people to this damn show. Like I've been podcasting with the show for many years. It's one of my favorite shows. I love it. You guys know if you guys have been here before. This is my biggest show that I podcast about, this and Survivor. And every time I try to get people to watch this show, and I'm like, hey, guys, this is what you guys should see. Like there's amazing gameplay. It's a huge social strategy game. It's great. Please just trust me. I know there's a lot of like family-oriented slime and kitschiness and just kind of ridiculousness. But trust me, if you stay with it, it'll be good. And every freaking time, week 1, episode 1, it's just a velociraptor pushes Rachel Riley, a legend of the game, into a volcano where you see her skeletal remains and her a wig of her hair on the skeleton. I'm like, yeah, so this is the show I have to explain people is so great. It's so hard. And then just slime to the face. By the way, Melody just got absolutely demolished by that slime. I'm like, did they have that cranked up to like 15,000 PSI or something? Like, why was that so strong? It doesn't make sense to me. I just like, does it need to be that aggressive? So, like I said, if you guys are new here, hit that like button. Leave a comment right now. I'm going to read all your guys' comments live here on stream. I know a lot of my regulars are my OGs are probably asleep right now because a lot of people watch this on the East Coast, but hopefully some of you West Coast live feeders they're hanging out with me tonight can appreciate a late night live feed stream while we talk everything about the feeds. So let's see, is Terrence still going live? I'm sure he is. It's opening night of feeds. Let me pull it up real quick and see, because yeah, Terrence still going, man. Good for him. God bless him. Oh wait, it says oh, it just shows he's off now. Okay, he is off. I was like, damn. I know he has to be up early. He's been live for 8 hours, so who knows how much of that was live, but God bless him. There's still tons of people in the chat, so makes sense. But yeah, if you guys are new here, so right now we are at the we'll be right back screen once again. hopefully when they bring us back, it'll be more than just people cuddling and not even able to hear them. Let me know, guys. What have I missed? What else am I missing from the episodes? Is it true that Mallory's the one in trouble, or is there I feel like Yash, from what I've heard, like it seems like Yash is kind of not doing himself any favors and like could be another one that's in trouble. I haven't heard too much about Taylor being the one in trouble. Might just be, an easy person to put up there. But God, I hope not, because she's my winner pick. I have her in majority of my drafts. So I'm hoping the best for Taylor. While we wait for the live feeds to come back, another one I'm interested to see, because I thought for sure I'd probably get on the live feeds tonight and see Drew on the block, especially since we kind of saw Melody talking about how he can be annoying, about how he was being a lot. But from everything I've seen, like he seems like he's fitting in well. Yes, he is a younger one, and so people might actually look at him as like maybe not so much a threat because he is younger, which is kind of like a good spot to be in. I feel like you can take advantage of that. Like if you look at like Steve Moses, he's one that really took advantage of that, being like one of the younger ones, didn't play up his fandom, et cetera, et cetera. But I think that the weirdest thing with Drew is he's literally lives in my hometown. He's from Temecula, which is crazy. So I was like, I want to root for him, but so far everything I saw in the preseason made it very hard to root for him. But I hope he goes far. I hope he does well. So we'll see what happens. But as far as Drew, I'll be very interested to see it play out. Okay, we're back to the cuddle buddies. He's just talking about how much he likes her. So we got Rome, aka Jack, and Lyric. What the hell? So he's like, "Oh yeah, I just want you to know I really like you." And she's like, "What'd you say?" He's like, "I didn't say anything." All right. She's like, "You really like my pimple?" Dear Lord, is this the most riveting feeds we could have right now? Did everyone else go to bed, or are we still just not showing the big group talking? And we have 4 cameras on 2 people cuddling, talking about pimples. All right, let's see here. So I'm gonna pull up Twitter, see what we can find from what people are saying on Twitter real quick, so I can get more information on what I missed during the live feed. Yeah. Hashtag BB28. All right, let's see here. All right, during the live stream, let's see here. Okay. Jason thought this is from Big Brother T. Jason thought he and Barrett were going to be in a showmance, and then Barrett informed him he was straight. Oh, Jason. Someone's already saying, how do we get Lyric expelled? Uh-oh. What happened now? All right, so Big Brother Blitz, Bites says, Ashley talking about taking her birth control. Let's see here. It says, preach. Devin says, preach. Oh my God. If I got pregnant in here, I'm going to lose it. Becca would be so ticked if I got pregnant in here. I feel like Devin's is just going to be so much fun. Like, regardless if he lasts long or not, it's just going to be great. All right, so let's see here. First showmance of the season already. Rome to Lyric. Following me around everywhere is not obvious. Everywhere I go, you're with me. Lyric, I am? What? What do you mean? Rome, how do you not notice that? Lyric, I won't follow you then. Fine. Jeez. Oh, God. They're going to be that couple, aren't they? They totally are going to be that couple. All right. So it says here by BB Ducky says, Kamu doesn't like Rome. Haley has one-sided beef with Lyric. Rome and Lyric showmance loading. Jason is on an anti-reality TV legend campaign. Don't like that for Jason. I think that's a dumb move. And Drew has been following Kamu around and has started to piss him off. Oh, God. Okay, so maybe Drew's in more trouble than we thought. All right, so let's see here. All right, so it says, oh geez. Okay, I'm not gonna read that one. In case you missed it, we already got Lyric and Rome kiss live on the feeds. Dear Lord, they're already kissing. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. So Keanu laughed so hard he cried when Rome dropped the alpha beta submissives. God. Yeah, that's another reason I couldn't stand Rome. It's because he was talking about the whole alpha. He gets along well with the betas and submissives. It's like, bro, get rid of yourself. Like, are you kidding me? Are we so for real right now? Like, who do you think that's gonna play to? Like, because there's so many alphas that watch Big Brother. Like, let's be real. Like, God, he's gonna be hated. I can already tell. All right, let's see here. What else are we missing? So Big Brother T says Haley says she told Rome that they can't be friends because of Rome's relationship with Lyric. Haley says girls are just not okay with their boyfriends being friends with Haley. And she says it's been like that her whole life. It's only day 4, by the way. Man, everything on here. All right, so let's see here. All right, so here's Dakota Mallory stand on here says, D, I can't wait to watch all the females leave one by one. Kamu, Charlie would be so proud of us. D, once Mallory is gone, the queer Jason is next. Is that really what she said? Did she really say that? Let me know in the feeds. Did she really say that? Jeez. D, what are you doing? All right, let's see here. What else we have in the Twitterverse talking about the live feed coverage? All right. Just another one talking about who's on Naga and who's not. Her the second she steps inside the house. Okay. All right. So so it looks like there's a few different sides, right? Okay, so it looks like this is from Solitaire. The random ass house sides no one saw coming. I'm crying. So it says side A is D, Kamu, Haley, and oh my god, and Drew. Excuse me, I was blanking on his name. Okay, so leaning A seems like it's Yash, Barrett, and Rick Devens. Floaters seem to be Chuck, Ashley, and Angela, which that's tracks. Leaning B would be Jason, Taylor, and Latrice. And then side B seems to be Mallory, Lyric, Rome, and Melody. Interesting. So let me know in the comments. Is that true? Is that really how everyone's seeing those sides of the house? Because if that's the case, I'm way more side A / leaning A than I am side B. Sucks that Jason is so far against side A and just the returnees in general, which shocks me because I would think that he would. Honestly, I thought he'd be smarter than that. I really did, seeing that he's someone also from reality television. But yeah, it seems like side A is the side I definitely would be leaning towards, but we'll see. All right, so now we're getting Chuck and Haley talking. We put the speaker back on. So they're I just hate the whispering. Can barely make out what they're saying half the time. Especially when I'm talking to you guys, when I'm sitting here chatting with the chat, there's no way I can catch up on those things. So let me do this while they're whispering and I can't hear a word they're saying. Let me pull up more of these for you guys. All right, so I'll pull it up here on screen so we can read the Twitter stuff. So this is the one I was talking about by Solitaire, saying this random ass side or house sides no one saw coming. I'm crying. So like I said, we got side A, leaning A, floaters, leaning B, and side B. Let me know in the comments if you guys think that is where the house is falling right now. It's very interesting. Kind of a mixed bag, to be honest with you. I'm surprised to not see the three reality TV people really being on completely the same side. I thought we'd see more D and them, D and Rick Devens together. Ashley reveals that producers were gagged that she won part 2 of the final HOH. She also previously stated that she thinks they gave her the first boot edit. It's not false. Oh God, Dalton Ross, is that not 100% like on cue with everything that is Big Brother? All right, so let's see here. All right, so D and Kama agree that Mallory should be evicted this week. They like how Yash and Taylor are handling this week and want to work with both of them. Kama assures her that Taylor holds nothing against her. Okay, so I like that for Taylor, but it does seem like Mallory is in quite a bit of trouble. All right, let's see here. What is? Quick reminder, when y'all are picking preseason faves, some of you people are going to be straight up live casting. Drew explains how the live feeds work to Kamu. To this day, I still do not understand why they don't ask producers these questions ahead of time. 100%. All right, let's see here. I'm so thankful for all the unhinged liberals. Oh God, let's just keep going. It seems like every other post is usually something like political. Let's see here. May have to stand after how bad she scammed casting. Yeah, which is quite crazy that like this is the stuff that's all over her Instagram, and then we get the version we saw on our screens. All right, let's see here. Talking more about how Mallory's not this that we see on our screens. She's more of these. All right. Haley asked Chuck about him and Taylor, and he said, "Hex no." I'm outgoing, bubbly, and fun. Yeah, was she not completely dry in her preseason coverage? Oh God! So they're relating D to Sandra. Love it so much. All right, mind you, he's already in a secret showmance with Lyric, flirting with Haley, and hating Ashley for flirting with him. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Rome's long for this game. What do you guys think? I really don't think Rome's long for this game. All right, so Angela's struggling to remember Ashley's name with her. Y'all can read that. All right, next beer has been cracked, ready to go. All right, let's see here. What else we got? 4 days until BB28. So this is farther back. Ashley basically told Melody that earlier she kind of started her own rumor against herself that she, Melody, Mallory, and Lyric are a trio. Interesting. So it seems like that's like the clique of girls is Melody, Mallory, and Lyric, and then they got Rome on side because of Lyric. No one hates BB more than Surrey. Let's see here. Devins was shocked by Melody's comment. I'm not going to hitch my wagon to a dead horse. Interesting. So was she talking about? She must have been talking about Devins at that point or someone. I'm not sure. Mallory's not happy with D nominating her instead of Kamu. Didn't you win Survivor? You're being. Why are you being like a baby? So she clearly, obviously, does not like D. She put her up, but that's not going to do you any favors early on. Beginning to actually stand him because there really isn't that many other options. Well, I'm glad to see that he's doing well. I'm already irritated. Get him out of my Big Brother house immediately. So people aren't liking Yash is what I'm taking it. All right. So let's see here. What else we got? Before I follow, can someone confirm this is Drew's Twitter? All right. So the last 4 times across 4 seasons that Rachel entered the Big Brother house, she left it not being evicted. Pandora's box, winner, White Lotus fell into a volcano. So true, though, right? Yeah, she is a queen for a reason. She is the queen for a reason. That is so true. It's so funny if you actually think about it that way, right? Like, I guess you can say Pandora's box was kind of being evicted, but yeah, outside of that, not really. All right, it says, let's see here. How it feels watching BB for the complex social strategy, knowing the show's gonna play it in my face and produce it like Coco Melon episode. It's so true. And I said it earlier on the here on the stream. It's like it's so hard to explain this show to other people and tell them, hey, this is what you need to watch, because it's the show gets in its own way. It really does. All right, so let's see here. Taylor thinks she's going to teach a Survivor winner how to play the game. Can I get some Latrice feeds? This woman cannot be my client, and I have it. Be my client, and I hate it. I need to see my other options. Okay, so once again, here's another one. So, side A, this is what we're seeing. Leaning A. So that tracks to what the other people were saying. They had him on that side, Jason on that side. So that would track with that side of the house. And leaning B was these three, which they all seem to be on the same page. Those three seem to be close. And then Barrett seems to be on the side more now, which is interesting. D, Angela, Rick. Okay, like that. So maybe Barrett's playing more with the former players than we thought. And then not sure that tracks. A guy that knows nothing about the show, and of course the older woman in the house who probably doesn't have a lot of people coming to her talking game. But I love Latrice. I think Latrice is amazing. I hope she stays a while in the game. But I also hope she plays too. Like, I hope she doesn't just sit back and coast. I hope she's included in the gameplay. It's good to see that Haley's actually doing something, because didn't expect that. So Kamu's kind of exactly where I thought he would be. I wish I would have taken him in more of my drafts, but everything I saw, I kind of like Kamu. So it seems like this side of newbies, if they get into power next week, the returnees are going to be in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. What do we see here? I'm crying. Grodner was like Xavier, Taylor, Jag, Chelsea, Ashley. That's enough of that. Oh gosh. Mallory, if I win HOH, I'll put up D, Kamu, and Haley. Well, it's good to see now Devin's on there. That's awesome. Very excited about that. Oops, she has the crowd clocked. All right, sounds like Angela already had a situation. What have we missed? Oh, damn it. Did we miss? Okay. All right. We're back to. Okay. Who should I follow right now? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys want me to watch the feed with Chuck and Haley talking, or the couch full of other people, like all the people still awake? Kind of want to. Okay, let me go back so I can pull this up here. Let me cut this screen real quick. If you guys are new here, say what's up in the comments. Say hello. Oops, wrong screen. There we go. Okay, cool. They made this decision for me. We're seeing Chuck and Haley talking games. So let's see. So from what I've seen is a lot of people are talking about how Chuck is basically kind of floating right now, or kind of, I would say, coasting more than floating. But it seems like from the long conversation him and Haley have, they seem to be on the same page quite more than people probably think. If you guys are new here, say what's up in the chat. Twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby. Give me a follow there. Give me a like, whatever you can. Also, over here at After Show, give us a sub, hit that like button, hit the bell notification so you're notified when I go live. I'll have former players all season long here with me. I'm trying to get Brent Walgamont, my good buddy Brent, from the RHAP days to come on with me and talk about Big Brother. So I'm hoping he's on vacation right now. When he comes back, we'll be able to get him on to talk about Big Brother again for the first time in a couple of years. So he's in talk. We are waiting for him to get back from vacation, and we will get him here on stream to talk Big Brother with us. So definitely look out for that. Keep your bell notification so you're notified when that does happen. Also, I'll be able to get more of I've got Fairplay hitting up a few people from Big Brother community, from the former Big Brother players to come on here and talk during the live feeds. Trying to see if Kelly Wentworth will also get on here and do a live stream with me. So look forward to all of that with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy what you guys get from our content. We just had a big one of our videos actually did really well when we were covering the Outlast the Jungle, which was, if you guys haven't seen it, it was fantastic. It was such a good show. I think I can't wait for them to do a new season of that. I think one, they should keep with the jungle theme, and two, I hope that they continue to do well because I thought it was a fantastic season and those videos did really well for us on our stream. So definitely go check out that. If you watch Outlast the Jungle, check out our content for that. We also had postseason interviews with the cast. So definitely check out our content for Outlast the Jungle. And like I said, with Big Brother season here, it's live feeds time, baby. So Haley's talking to Chuck, talking about final twos. So it seems like they seem to be on the same page, right? Kind of like what I'm seeing with Chuck, honestly. I think Chuck's. What's up, Kate the Great? What are you doing up this late? I'm shocked. Aren't you an East Coaster? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I actually started a little bit earlier than I thought I would. I started at 1, so I've been live for a minute, but already hating the Lyric and Rome showmance. If you guys are new here, say what's up in the comments. Oh God, we're back to showing that. Okay, I'm gonna pull up on the feeds just the Haley and Chuck conversation because I'm sorry, I can't stand the whispering. Central, but staying up for the content. I love it. Thank you so much, my friend. You're a real one. Appreciate you commenting here in the comments. If you guys want, get your questions read live here on stream. Let me pull it up here. Kate the Great, you are awesome. Oops, there it is. You're always live here with me every time I go live. So thank you so much, my friend, for joining us again. So, Kate, who you liking so far on the feeds? Who can you not stand? I'm feeling like Rome and Lyric are going to be not liked. Jason's surprising me. I thought I'd be really high on him, but seems to be playing a little sloppy, in my opinion. All right, I'm going to listen in for a second, guys. Just bear with me. I'm just listening to what they're saying because they're whispering, so it's hard to hear. Ooh, so Chuck's saying that he doesn't think Mallory should be up there, that he wishes it was Melody. Rome's still driving me crazy. Jason going too hard. I thought he'd be more careful. Same, because I was getting updates throughout work of like what's been going on with the live feeds, and honestly, kind of shocked that Jason is going so hard. Like I really am. I thought he'd be smarter than that. I mean, maybe there's only one way he knows how to play, so maybe I can't completely fault him. Oh God, we went back to Lyric and freaking Rome. God, this guy just sucks. And I said it right off the bat when I found out he was a pickleball instructor. I'm like, first off, who needs an instructor for pickleball? It's not like you're going to play professionally. Secondly, he just sucks. Everything about him is just stupid. The fact that he said, "Oh, I get along with betas and submissives," I'm like, get rid of yourself. Like, go fuck yourself, dude. You're not that cool. You're not that cool. Who's that? Oh, Devins. Devins is there. He's manipulating her, obviously. Oh god. Yeah, because he said, like, he is able to use women to his advantage. Okay, Devins is in here, so I gotta hear what Devins is talking about. Alright, so let's see here. I hope she is just playing along, but she's acting like she's buying it. No, it seems like it. I mean, this early in the game to be cuddling up with someone is just so stupid. How if D doesn't see that, like, Lyric should be the first one up, in my opinion, if you're D. You can't put up Rome, so boom, take out Lyric and cut that showmance early. Are we really going back to those 2? Hold on. Alright, so Chuck is talking to Haley about some kind of final too, but Devins is there, so he hasn't left the conversation. It's still so trippy. It's so weird seeing Devins on the live feeds, man. But I love that he's staying up late. I love that. I think it's so smart of him. Like him, Angela, and D are all still up. Like D could easily just go to bed because she's HOH, but it's just such smart gameplay that, especially in these early days, just be up late. It doesn't matter. So they're talking about how they like Kamu. Sorry, I'm just trying to listen in for a second. God, Devins, man. I hope he lasts a while. He doesn't seem to be in a bad place, but let me know in the comments. Is Devins like how are the returnees looking? Like I said, I just got off work, guys. I just literally turned on the freaking feeds and went live. So I'm in the dark on a lot of it. And from everything I've seen so far, it's a lot of whispering and canoodling. So I'm not really able to see everything that you guys have probably seen tonight so far. Is there anyone that you feel like, especially with the returnees, that's really struggling? Is there anyone that you think is doing well? I feel like obviously D is being smart. She's not going to be nominating those ones. God, please get it away from Rome and freaking Lyric. I can't. Why is that the conversation we're going with on all the cameras? I don't understand it. All right, so we got 2 cameras down at the moment. The other 2 are just on Lyric and Rome, aka Jack. Let me pull up the multi-camera view. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting, right? It's interesting to see the dynamics play out. This is always what we wait for because this is really when the season starts, right? The season starts right when we get the feeds. Okay, let's see here. We got Waffle Iron Waffle Iron Walrus. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the chat. Appreciate it. Mallory is D's target. So that's what I've seen. So all the information I got was that Mallory's basically target numero uno at the moment. But let me know, like, what are the dynamics like um with the people from Survivor slash Angela? Like, what is the reality TV people? Where are they falling into the mix? Obviously, with D in power, it might not completely show, but let me know because we pulled it up on here, and let me pull that back up 1 second, real quick. I'm pulling up Twitter, who is somewhat reliable sometimes with the side. So this is what we saw so far. It says side A is Lyric, Rome slash Jack, Melody, Mallory. Then you got leaning A is Ashley, Yash, and Taylor. Floater is Jason. I feel like he's more leaning A. Then we got leaning B is Kamu, Haley, Drew, Barrett, the three returnees, and or like reality TV people, and then in the middle is kind of not sure is Chuck and Latrice, but it seems like Chuck's more on Haley's side, so he's probably leaning more B. What is your guys' take on it? Is that truly what you guys are seeing as the dynamics play out for opening night of feeds? Let me know. Let me pull this back up here. Let's see here. So Kate the Great says, I watched until about 2 hours ago. Mallory was miserable being targeted. I heard she was crying a lot. I did see that. D seems to be with Kamu and Haley, that which I did see that as well. That kind of tracks with what we saw of leading B. I would say they're more firmly B. I think Rome is counting on Kamu but doesn't like D, and they are playing low key. Well, I feel like Rome is very lucky that he's safe this first week. I think he's should be very thankful because he would seem like someone who'd be an easy target. All right, hold on. We're back. Oh, the feeds are back on Haley and Chuck. So let me pull that one up because I cannot stand the other two. Let me know in the comments, guys. What am I missing here? Is there anything you guys want to add to the chat? All right, I'm going to just turn this up for a second so I can hear it. All right, let's see here. Waffle Iron Wire. That's so hard for me to say. I don't know why. Waffle Iron Walrus says the vets are playing great because they have power. Next week they're going to squirm like worms. That's what I do worry, because once the power's not there, if you don't have those alliances shored up, especially when you are someone that's a returnee, it's a big difference. People can change on a dime because of the fact that you're a returnee player, or you're someone who's already had your moment in the spotlight, especially Rick and Dee just being on season 50. I do worry about that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so it seems like Rick is part of the conversation. But does he? God, every time I turn it up and get back onto what I want, they go, we'll be right back. Every damn time. So if we think Mallory is the one who's like the true target, do we think there's any bit that Taylor's in trouble? I know Taylor's on the block, and I know that who's the other one on the block? Oh, Yash. Are they actually in any kind of trouble, or is it just Mallory's dead in the water unless she wins Power Veto or the Blockbuster? Excuse me. I see D playing a more sit back and see game, looking more like the challenge than Survivor. Okay, but that kind of tracks. So she's been on the challenge too, and I feel like Big Brother is very much so sit back and wait kind of game, right? Like it's not like Survivor where Big Brother is more, hey, you got to kind of play in the shadows. You kind of got to sit back, wait, and let things play out. The best thing you could do is like completely be incognito for the first 6 weeks. After the first 6 weeks is then you can come on hard and start playing the game. But you want to be someone that people trust, people like, people just want to be around, and let that play out for the first 6 weeks of the game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So it makes total sense why she would do that, even though she is HOH. So, I wonder if she would have gotten for HOH had it not been a situation where those three have to win HOH. We all called it. We all said it's got to be D's. That's the one that ends up being the HOH, right? Just given everything we've seen. All right. So now this here. And then now we've got them back talking. We've got Devins, Chuck, and Haley talking, which glad to see we're getting more out of Haley than we got in the preseason. Kate the Great says, as opposed to Rick being friend to all and being so bright-eyed and eager, right? Exactly. He does seem like he's trying to joke around a lot. But that just seems like on par for him. Yeah, get audio on them. Well, it's hard because they're all whispering. Let me just turn that up on here. Oh, Jesus, that's too loud. Excuse me for a second if I be quiet. I'm trying to listen to what they're talking about. So who are they talking about here? Am I missing it? So Devon's Chuck and Haley. Who are they talking about? So Chuck's talking about how he was happy with Yash and Rome. So I think Yash and Rome are like clearly people see them as a thing. It looks like Rome is technically like enemy number one, right? That if he didn't have the safety, he'd be in some real trouble right now. Okay, so you just said Lala, Jason, Rome, and Yash. They see those as people together in lyric. So it seems like Melody, they see Melody as scrambling, which might actually be good for her in the fact that they might be just okay with like keeping her if she continues to play it like she's upset, she has nobody, and like she feels like she's a target. Like I feel like other people will present themselves more. All right, we're at the we'll be right back. Honestly, I really do think though, I think it could work out in Melody's favor that if people see her. Oh wait, so wait, she was so they already did the veto competition? Okay, I'm behind, guys. So let me know. Did they already do the veto competition? I just got off work. Live feeds have been on. I haven't got to see anything. So you guys let me know. Has the veto already happened? And if the veto has already happened, so wait, Melody is gonna be the renom? Oh no, it was suggested. Okay, so okay, it scared me for a second. I was like, they already did the freaking veto? What the hell? Okay, so no, she was suggested by D as a renom. Did she say who she would take down, or is it just if one of them won? Which would make sense because Melody seems to be on that side too. Like I think no, just in case. Okay, so is Mallory like? Do they see her as like the head? Do they just see her as like someone that is an easy first boot? What are the thoughts on why they should take out Mallory? Like I said, guys, I just started watching about an hour ago, and I've been talking more than listening. Who did they just say? Okay, Devin just said that's why we want to keep her because she's wild. Okay, they said someone said no when Taylor was put up at the key nominations. Okay, so I said, Kate says, I heard Jason say Mallory was targeted because D thought she was dangerous, but I didn't see that. Okay, interesting, interesting. So now, okay, so Devins doesn't seem to be completely in the loop because he's like, we can backdoor Mallory if that's what's cool with D. And then Haley said, I think that is her plan is to take out Mallory. So seems like he's not completely in the loop about it, or he's just playing dumb. So now they're talking about the stuff on the wall to see if it. About how it's like Agent Egypt. Okay, it seems like someone's walking by there they don't want to hear. Okay, it's Melody. So yeah, clearly they're talking about that because they don't want Melody to overhear them talking. If you guys are new here, hit the like button. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby. After show on YouTube. Hit that bell notification so you're notified when I go live with all my Big Brother coverage. Hit the like button. Leave a comment here in the chat. Me and Kate the Great are talking. Also, Waffle Iron Walrus, if you're still here, tell me some more information from what you've seen so far in the chat. If you guys want to join the chat, just leave a message. I read all your guys' questions live here on stream. If you have a comment, concern, anything you want to tell me about the feeds, I would love to hear from all of you guys listening and watching. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here, hanging out with us. So we're at the we will be right back again. Let me see. Let me go back to camera view of all the multi-cams and see what we got going on real quick. Oh, we will be right back across the board. So I will mute that for a second. If you guys are listening to the audio only version, sorry for a few of my pauses. I'm just kind of trying to listen in so I get an idea what's going on. Let's go back to Twitter real quick and explore the Twitterverse, which is always a reliable source for information. But it is fun to see people talking about the live feeds right away. So we've got all that. Let's see here. People talking about how they want her evicted already. Lyric being the person. Ashley describes her type. Let's see here. It says, trying to consume every second of every camera on the feeds. Mallory winning the blockbuster on Thursday. We'll see. We will see. All right, Latrice. Got a veto tomorrow. Got to bring it home for my girl Taylor. Sweet, sweet girl. So seems like Latrice is pro Taylor, which tracks from what we've seen. Taylor says, this has me thinking about my scholars, man. I'm here crying because I haven't eaten in 3 days and I have kids who are homeless, sleeping on the floor in cars. I'm crying because I choose to do this mess. You'll be okay. So yeah, I love Taylor. I really like Taylor a lot. I hope she goes far in the game. I don't think she's in trouble, but you never know. It's not good that she's nominated. When you're ready for bed, but you have to keep up with the youngs. Isn't that so true? Like, these two especially would be 100% asleep right now if they weren't playing a game for $750,000. It's so good. It's so good. All right, let's see here. Mallory tells Angela that Taylor isn't crying about being nominated, but she is. Angela reminds her that everyone's processes differently and that the veto, and that the whole house has her back. I don't know about that. I need Rome and Barrett to put their. Okay. Okay, there we go. That is another Twitter comment. You know what, Rome? Perhaps I judged you too harshly because you got all of the MAGA people in the house in a tizzy for some reason, and I'm here for it. Jason saying, "Hey, Daddy," when Rome hugged him. Oh man, I hope I like Jason on the season. I really do. I want to like him. Lyric, I promise I won't follow you. Please do. Oh my God, it is Love Island. It really is Love Island. Barrett pretending to speculate about Dee's allies with Yash and Mallory to get the tea and paint Haley and Kamu as the reason they're up. Oh, the Secret Alliance shit is serving. All right. You can see how smooth Ashley and Barrett's showmance is progressing. Like, very cute, very demure. Would never know that we're an item or that they were an item. Didn't already crack ship them together. Not okay. Well, it doesn't seem like that's actually a thing. God, is this not true though? BB27 versus BB28. Like, it's like a 1-for-1. Is it not just a 1-for-1? The have not room is brutal. So what I saw, it seemed like a medieval like wheel. Does it turn or is it just like them sleeping on a board? Let me see if it's back up. So yeah, it just seems like a board, right? Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn off sharing and go back to my normal camera angle. There it is. All right. So let's see here. So yeah, so from what I'm seeing, it looks like if you I honestly don't even think that's that bad, right? Like I feel like we've seen worse. That have not room, I feel like we've seen worse. Like, yeah, it's not great, but for someone who's a tall guy, like I'm 6'3", I could deal with that. I could not. Okay, we finally have the feeds I've been wanting to see. So let me turn my volume back up. We, I could deal with that. I couldn't deal with the ones where it's like very not made for tall people. All right, we're back to the people that are at the jacuzzi tub. All right, hold on. Let's see what Waffle Iron Walrus said. The bed is medieval, have not room. Your feet is hanging off the floor. I mean, I feel like I could deal with my feet being on the floor, right? Even at 6'3", I could deal with my feet being on the floor. I could not deal with like having no headroom or something like that. I don't know. That's just me personally. I mean, it's not ideal. Obviously, no have not room is, but I feel like there. I just watched what was it, BB28. I just started rewatching that the other day, and what were they, the like bumper cars? That I feel like I would have much more hard of a time where it's just like you're crammed. At least this is like your feet can't hang off. It sucks. It's not great, but I could deal with that. But to be crammed or have no like headroom, that I would have much harder of a time with for my have not room. All right, so we're at the, I guess the prototypes room is what we're calling it. Are we calling it that? I don't even know. So in the prototype room, we got Kamu, Drew, Melody, Jason, and Barrett, which seems to be multiple people from different sides. What's up, Humane? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, Roman Lyric Showman's 100%. 100%. That's happening. And I hate it. I can't wait to root against them all season long. It's kind of like the Saints, like rooting against the Saints, like in the Minneapolis Miracle. Like, it's like that, right? Right, Humane? All right. If you guys are new here, say what's up in the chat. Give us a, yeah, they're goofing on Ashley. Is that what they're doing? Of course. I just start to listen in after talking that whole time. If you guys are new here, say what's up in the comments. We're watching late night live feeds. We still got people awake, which is great, which I kind of figured we would, being late night on opening night of feeds. But if you guys are new, guys, check me out, twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby or at After Show on YouTube. Give me a like. Also, check out on Instagram/Twitch, or Twitch, excuse me, /Twitter/X. If you guys want to follow me on those, at Goodsby Bobby. Give us a like, give us a follow, hit that bell notification so you're notified when we go live. And I'm going to have former contestants, former Big Brother players here all season long, trying to get Brent Wagamont to come on with me next week, or I think either next week or the week after. It depends when he gets back from his vacation, to come on and talk about the live feeds, talk about the episodes. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So if you guys are new here, hit that like button and be notified by hitting the bell notification to be notified when I go live again. All right. Waffle Iron Walrus says, worst have not rooms, 1 bumper cars, 2 medieval room BB28, 3 dentist chairs. I do think the dentist chairs suck. That one, like, I could deal with it. Last season, wasn't it the like blow up or like air mattress of the like imprints of like, I don't know, what was it, like the how would you explain it? Wasn't it like cutouts of like people, like the chalk art of like when there's a murder scene or something? Wasn't it that? Was that last season or was that a different season? I can't remember. That one was not great. That one kind of sucked. But yeah, I still think to this day the bumper cars are awful. That just seemed awful. As a big guy, that would traumatize me. That would make me so not happy. Medieval room. Let's say TBD, right? The jury's out on the medieval room being that bad. But I feel like I could deal with my legs hanging off. It wouldn't be great. I could deal with it. But I could not deal with being in a bumper car with like just the claustrophobic, like just nowhere to get comfortable. At least in this, like you have your own little section. So it feels like you can at least turn. In a bumper car, you can't turn. There's no way. There's nothing there. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me on opening night of feeds, late night coverage here. Let me know in the comments if this is something you guys like, if this is something you want to see more of. If you're cool with it, I hope you guys like it. Humane says casuals hating on Angela and not accepting good TV. Oh man, the casuals are up in arms that Angela is the one here on this season. I will say it is also kind of production's fault, right? So the people that are casuals are like, okay, we have Angela, but at least we have Rachel. And then you immediately kill off Rachel. Like, I'm just saying, right? Where, how did you think that was going to play? Like, you literally had Rachel on last season. We all know she got screwed by the stupid white locust twist. And then people are like, oh my god, we're getting Rachel back, like this is what she deserves, this is great, like they're finally like giving her another chance because she got screwed last season, and it was all for play. And not to say I didn't know this information already was going to happen, because I was privy to some information that a lot of people had, but I knew that it was a weird capacity, right? It wasn't going to be a full capacity normal season for Rachel. I also know that she didn't want to play back-to-back seasons and with kids and all that. Like she's like, there's no way. But I knew she was coming back in some capacity. I feel like this was at least fitting, but I just also don't like it in the fact that it's like you're playing with people's emotions here. And I get it. I get it from the show's perspective. It was fun. It was kind of cool. It was like we got her, and it was like a psych, but at the same time, like it was also a little dirty. It was also a little dirty. Uh Randomly woke up at 4 a.m. Well, welcome. It's 2 a.m. here for me. So welcome in. Just got off work, got a couple beers, ready to go. We are on the we will be right back on the feeds right now. Let me know in the comments too. Have the feeds been cutting out like crazy, or has it been pretty consistent of showing feeds? And it's just the late night version is getting a little wonky with the we will be right back. I cannot stand Rome. I couldn't stand him with the preseason coverage. I'm hoping he is gone soon. At German HT, welcome in. People emotion. Not sure what you're asking there, but yeah, a little emotional. They're not pausing so long earlier. Okay, so it's a late night feed thing. Gotcha. Might be time for some more beers here in a second. The feed's cut out, same as usual. Okay. Oh, what is this about? So if you are not privy to it, we are talking about the Big Brother US live feed coverage. We are tonight is opening night of live feed coverage here for Big Brother US. It's the late night version. So if you are into Big Brother, if that's your television show, welcome in. If not, hey, maybe go check it out. And maybe it'll be one to join us for this season, because it's going to be a lot of fun. We got former Survivor players playing. We got Angela back in the house. We got a bunch of newbies. So if you're not, privy to Big Brother coverage, I'm here to break it all down for you. We do recaps of the episodes. We do late night live feed coverage. We also do afternoon coverage when my kiddo goes back to school. So just be on the lookout. Hit that bell notification if this is something you are interested in. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Many casuals don't like Rachel, unfortunately. No, trust me, there's two different fan bases. There's the people that love Rachel, and there's the people that absolutely hate Rachel. And I get that. I'm in Big Brother at my home house. I get it. Trust me, I totally understand. But hopefully you check out the show, because I'm telling you, we do late night coverage here of the live feed coverage. We also talk about the episode. So check out the first episode, just dropped last night. You can go watch it on Paramount Plus. It's a great show. It's a little goofy. Don't get me wrong, but trust me, it's worth it. So if not, thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Waffle Iron Walrus says Lyric and Rome hooking up right now. Oh, well, yeah, I see it right here. What did we expect? Give it a try, German. I'm telling you, it's a fun show. A lot of, if you like social strategy, if you like competition based shows, if you like social interaction and also like competition based, it might be the show for you. Maybe we're bringing you on to something that you never thought you would enjoy. But I'm telling you right now, if you're into social strategy and gameplay, give it time, let it cook. There is a lot of goofiness about it, but when it's at its best, it's at the absolute best television you will find. So definitely go check it out and come back and join us. Hit that bell notification and come back and join us. Lyric and Rum hooking up right now. That that is also something you get with Big Brother. So just so you know, there's always showmances. All right. Humane says someone got mad and I said, "Don't let the live fest hit you on the way out." That's true. The Life Fest, excuse me. I read that wrong. Life Fest hit you on the way out. Honestly, I thought RHAP brought it up very very well, where like she should have fallen into the volcano like by tripping on a Life Vest. I feel like that would have been a lot more fun for exactly what Rachel is. All right, so let me turn up the feeds again. All right. Thank you so much. Hey, give it a try. Give it a try. You don't have to. You don't have to, but it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. And we read all of your guys' comments live here on stream. So if you guys are new here, if you're not, whatever you may be, leave a comment. I will answer your questions, whatever you have, and we'll be talking about the season all season long. Ooh, are they talking shit about Ashley? Jason? Seems like Drew's obsessed with Kamu. It seems like Drew's obsessed with Kamu. I'm just catching up on what they're talking about. Humane, let me know. Or Kate the Great, let me know. Are they talking about Ashley still? Or is it Angela? Oh, it might be Angela. Yeah, I do worry about Angela long term. I just wonder, is she going to be the bigger threat or like the person that people are more worried about than Rick Devens or D? I don't know. Hey, what's going on, Debbie? Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I know it's a late night stream, so we're happy to have anyone here who's up late night talking with us. Who you rooting for? Who you not? What do you want to talk about? Debbie, hi here. I'm Cade. My ranking on of the most beautiful lady in Big Brother 28, Ashley, Lyric, Melody. Interesting. I don't know. Ashley doesn't really do it for me. I do like the fact that she's a bartender because I'm a bartender, so I do like that fact. But for me, like, I don't know if there's any woman in the house that like does it for me. Like, and they're all beautiful. Don't get me wrong; they're all beautiful. But is there anyone that I'm like, oh, that's by far the person? I don't know. I don't know. Like, they're all beautiful in their own right, but I got to get to know them on their personalities, and then I'll be like, it's a different story for me. But they're all beautiful women. Latrice is gorgeous. She's great. Like like for 58 years old, God bless her. That woman looks amazing, does she not? It's kind of crazy too to think that like at this day and age, I'd be the second outside of like the other people. I'd be like the people that were brought in. I'd be the second oldest person on this cast, and that's like the biggest reality check for me. At 37 years old, I'm the second oldest person on this cast behind Latrice. Where's Wolf? Not sure where Wolf is. Not sure. Welcome in though, Debbie. Hope you're doing well. We are watching the live feeds here, so hopefully we get some more information because they all seem to be just trash talking people. I'd be the youngest person on the cast. That's true. That is true. Taylor got the best curves. I do like Taylor a lot. I do like Taylor a lot. I really think D is so cute. I put her above Melody and Ashley. D is good. Yes, D is, but I don't know if it's because like with D, I've seen her on my television screen for so long, and just getting to like see her, it's like I know what kind of person like or what kind of woman she is, that it's like not someone I generally go for. Not to say she's not amazing. I just like that's not someone I'd go for. Like, don't get me wrong. I'd be lucky if she would like, feel the same way as me. But I just for me, it's like, I don't know. There's a lot to do with personality, and I feel like me and D wouldn't click right away. I'll be right back. All right, come on back. Is that one of your friends, Humane? I dislike D because she snaked Austin over and over. Yeah, that also probably plays a factor in my mind too. I probably think if anyone, it would probably be Lyric for me, but like seeing Lyric with Rome now, I'm just like I got the ick. I don't know. I think I got the ick from Lyric. My boy Tommy Traina, he would definitely be all over Ashley. I'll tell you what. All right, guys, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. For the podcast, or I mean, audio only listeners, if you guys can skip forward maybe like a minute or two. Debbie, what's up? Welcome back. I'll be right back to talk more about the live feeds because they are currently on. We will be right back. So I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Chat amongst yourselves in the chat. I will be back in 2 minutes. All right, all right, all right. I know I need the BB music when I'm walk away. All right, D was snaky on the challenge too, but I kind of like snakes. LOL. I get it, man. We dropped quite a few people when I walked away for 2 minutes. Damn it. Secured the beer though. All right, let's see here. WB. Bobby, we need the BB music for We'll Be Right Back. Exactly. I should have just held the speaker there. Ashley's too perky for me. I think I'm biased against her, but not for her looks. Exactly. Like, I don't know. She just seems like a little ditzy. Not sure. Bobby is take a break. I'm back now. I'm back now. Don't worry. I'm here. Like I said, 2 minutes and I'm back. D had a boyfriend, then hooked up with Austin, then lied to him. Austin was so blinded by her beauty, he actually thought he had a chance to date D after Survivor. I mean, it's true. It's true. Like, But now Austin's with what? Jeff Probst's niece. So maybe it all worked out for the kid in the end. Is he still with Jeff Probst's niece? I don't know. D took Boogie's advice with Erica, right? It's so true. It's so true. Ashley has TikTok hands. Oh my god. Okay, why is it that all we're showing on the feeds is freaking Rome and Lyric? I'm gonna mute them because I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't watch them. I don't care what Rome and Lyric have to say about with each other. I don't know. So those pods, if you look at Rome, like he's got his legs curled and his legs are still pretty much to the edge. It looks like they're pretty small. No, she looks like Mallory. Honestly, probably not false. I did see her before, but because I just talked to Austin in LA. We were there for the RJP event, and I was talking to Austin about coming on and doing coverage with us for for Survivor 51. Shit, maybe I have to reach out to him and get his thoughts on Big Brother 28 instead with D here on the season. Rome and Lyric makeout session is cringe. It's just too much. It's too much. It's like it's too early in the season. There's always one, right? There's always one. Can you join too? What the makeout session? What are you referencing, Debbie? Haley looks like Rachel from Big Brother 6. I could kind of see that. To be honest with you, I could kind of see the Rachel comparison from BB6. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Haley yet. I'm still on the fence. Still very much so on the fence. Yeah, so I hope you guys are all enjoying this late night live feed coverage. I'm going to go for a little bit longer. Hopefully get more than just Rome and Lyric kissing and talking in the bed. Let me see what they say. I'm going to be quiet for a second and listen in. It's literally just him readjusting and moaning sounds. God damn it. I had fun at Efteling. Efteling? What is that? What are you referencing? I'm drawing a blank at Efteling. She doesn't like Rachel. We know she has bad BB opinions. Very true. Very true. I do worry that Haley is too much. Okay. Now, hold on. I'll read what Kate the Great said. They are playing up the showmance for a new audience. They think is here from YouTube preview. Oh, so did they do the YouTube preview tonight? How did that go? How did that go? Like, what was the YouTube preview? Was it just a little bit of feeds? Like, how did that work? So are these people in the hot tub room, the prototype room, just talking shit about other cast members? Oh, it's a theme park. Where's that theme park at? Are you in the United States? Efteling. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, it's Holland. Holland's largest theme park. So you're from Holland? I'll tell you what, I'm rooting for one Holland tomorrow, but not your guys' Holland. I'm rooting for the new Norwegian Holland tomorrow to win me some money. By the way, Erling Holland, how is he not just like the most likable dude? He's the most likable dude. Norway is like so underrated tomorrow for the World Cup. I hope they destroy England and then I win money. There's a whole so there's this thing in my area. It's called like Temecula Talk, and it's like Facebook page here in town, and everyone's talking about Drew being from Temecula, being on the show, and it's so funny to me because I've been talking so much shit, but he is from my hometown, so like everyone's losing their minds that like they're like trying to set up watch parties and stuff. I'm like, "Hey, I'm down for a watch party in Temecula. Also, check out my podcast." But it is cool to see someone from your hometown on there. The YouTube preview was the live feeds on Paramount Plus just on YouTube. How long did it go for? Like an hour, 2 hours? It was regular feeds for about 2 hours from what I could tell, but without BB viewer. Okay, interesting. So it was kind of like almost like BB After Dark, but on YouTube. Is that what I'm picking up for 2 hours? I'm not going to Efteling tomorrow. I'm going to Efteling on Monday. Okay, gotcha. So you're in Holland. Well, enjoy your time at Efteling. Let's see here. It looks like Holland's largest theme park. Pretty cool. A fantasy theme park in, oh God, forgive me for butchering this name. Courchevel or Courchevel, a town in the Netherlands. The attractions reflect elements of ancient European myths and legends, fairy tales, fables, and folklore. The park opened in 1952. Did I have that pretty much down? Any watch party at your bar for the Conor McGregor fight? So the bar I work at, we will have the Conor McGregor fight. Hold on, I gotta turn this down loud. Yes, we will have the Conor McGregor fight on at my bar, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. I might place a couple shillings or two on the Conor McGregor fight. I mean, it's kind of crazy to see Conor McGregor fighting, and he's the same age as me. And it's like, I mean, I've never been in fighting shape, so God bless him. But I don't think my body works like it did when I was in my 20s. Shelly Moore, kind of close to my home. Well, yeah, that tracks because she was a big LSU person, right? She had like the LSU sweater. Oh, Kamu's leaving the room, and so is Drew. Well, that tracks. All right, let's see what they talk about now that. Oh, not the lays, not a close up on the lays. Where's Nate Hessing? I have no idea who that is. Debbie, what time is it over there in the Netherlands for you? Jason wants to be Taylor. Interesting. Oh, Taylor with the lays. Gotcha. Got Taylor Hale. Yeah. It took me a second, but I got what you meant. What's the verdict on Barrett? Kate the Great, you still here? What's the verdict? Waffle Iron Walrus, you guys all seem to be up on the what's been going on the feeds. What's the verdict on Barrett? How are people feeling on that? Because I feel like he's the one who I've heard like the least about. I bumped into BB15 Jen Arroyo in Brooklyn recently. Oh, really? Oh God, what was her name? Oh God, what was her nickname again? It was Jen Arroyo. Is that not the one with the rocker one? Let me see. Because I feel like wasn't she BB16? Oh, BB14. No, she was BB14. Yeah. Jen Arroyo. What was her nickname? Gin City. Gin City. That's right. He exists. Barrett is awesome. Not a fan of nose rings. Is anybody? Okay, so where does Barrett fall? Because from what I've seen, he's like been falling in the like Rick Devens, Angela D component. Is that pretty true to what we've seen so far? Oh my god, what are these two whispering about now? Okay, hold on. Let me cut this real quick to listening to Jason and them because at least they're not whispering. Let's let's go to camera 4. Let's go to camera 4 real quick and see. Drew entered the room. Great. So now they're probably going to stop talking about everything they were just talking about. Right now, they are saying getting malnutrition from eating PB&J would be better than having slop with protein shakes available. True. Honestly, I'd be totally fine with PB&J. I feel like slop's a different story. Barrett is like a super fan that looks like BB27 Riley 100%. Why does Rome remind me of Riley for some reason? See, it's funny. I agree with Waffle Iron Walrus. I think Barrett looks like more like Riley than anyone, but I can see the comparison. Like Jason's like, oh yeah, we all know that Drew has small feet. He's like, you know what that means? He's like, all right, Kamu's following Drew now, so maybe it's not all Drew. Roman's acting like Riley pushing Lyric around. I feel it coming. Oh my god, and we're back to fucking Rome and fucking Lyric. They're literally talking game with all these people right there next to them. They're reckless. Am I wrong for being like, I don't give a shit what these people are talking about? Am I on an island here? Also, how is that hat staying up right there? It looks like a flat surface. You see that hat right underneath their bunk? How is that hat just staying up? Is anyone watching camera? Okay, here we go. Well, now we're back. Okay, is it just me or does Kamu not look like Conor McGregor a little bit? A little bit. Oh, it's a hook. Okay. A hook makes more sense because I was like, this is like playing tricks on my mind right now. Barrett is wearing the clothes that I would absolutely see him wearing. Like that shirt with like the high socks, like everything tracks. Barrett's freaking huge, man. Who's 6'5". Kamu's growing. Kamu, honestly, I had great vibes by Kamu the entire time. Like leading into the season, I felt really good about Kamu, but I was worried. I was like, is he going to come in too strong? Is he going to be like a douche? Because he could be. But what I got from my preseason vibes from him kind of are checking out from what I'm seeing. But I do think that it does seem like he's playing hard, which long term, excuse me, long term might not be great if you're playing this hard this early. Oh, here we go. What's up, Michelle? Welcome in. Hello, I just found you, crazy people like me. Welcome in. We are crazy. We are crazy. Small chat here. Hopefully, usually we get more people in the chat on the daytime ones, but I got off work at 1 in the morning, came straight here, turned on the feeds, went live, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining me. So if Michelle, if it's your first time, welcome in. Thank you so much. Leave a comment. I read all the comments live here on stream. So I hope you appreciate the content. We're just talking about what's going on the first night of the live feeds, who we're liking, who we're not, and just kind of chatting amongst ourselves while watching the feeds currently. And of course, they keep going to Lyric and Rome, who I just cannot stand what they're talking about. I don't care. If it's your first time, Michelle, anyone else, it's your first time. I know I've said it a million times, but if you can, any love would be great to hear from you guys. Twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby, my Instagram / Twitter at Goodsby Bobby, and at After Show on YouTube. If you hit that bell notification, you'll be notified when I go live. I have former players on here all season long with me. We talk about the live feeds all season. We go late night streams. We go afternoon streams. I'm going to be pushing hard to do way more content this season. So, Michelle, anyone else, if this is your first time, welcome in and hope you guys enjoy our community that we've built here. It's small, but we're growing and we appreciate everyone. Now we back to Love Island BB edition. Exactly. And I'm sorry. I know there's people that love Love Island. I cannot do it, man. I cannot do it. It's basically like a big orgy fest and just people hooking up. Like the challenges, what are those challenges? Those challenges are just people that are like, okay, they'll be in the villa and they'll be like, oh my God, you can't touch her. You can't like her or anything like this. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he tried to kiss her on this. But then when it comes to the challenges, it's like a full on makeout session with everyone you could possibly make out with. And they're like, oh, it's okay because it was during a challenge. What? Are we so for real right now? Like, what is going on? I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm going to do a live stream later tonight, so stay tuned. Hey, let us know. We'll definitely go check it out. I mean, if later tonight, I don't know what time it is there, but for us, it's 2:30 in the morning here for me on the West Coast. So definitely interested. If you have any Big Brother coverage, send it to me. Let me know. Put it in the chat. Put your site or your YouTube link on here and let people know where to find you, because I'm always here to promote other people as well. As Michelle says, has anyone said that Kamu's voice sounds like Paul? It does. It's a very good point. I have noticed that too. For one, I said I think he looks a little bit like Conor McGregor, which is crazy that we're on the heels of the Conor McGregor fight, and he's a fighter. But two, I do get the Paul voice at times. Like listening to him in the headphones, I'm like, I can pick up on that. It scared me when the feeds first came on. I get it. Roman Lyric don't know how live feeds work. BB28 Tiffany, 100%. 100%. I tried Love Island the first time this year, and oh my God. No, I tried it last season. I haven't watched a lick of anything to do, even though Fairplay has asked me multiple times to watch Love Island. I told her, I'm sorry, I can't. There's no way. I'm all about like Love is Blind. I'll watch some of these other love shows. I'm not a big love show guy, let's be honest. I do love Love is Blind, but Love Island, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I was in the chat at Augie's channel. All right. How is that even on streaming? Like seriously, like it's basically it should be on like HBO After Dark. Like that's what this show should be on. Like one, it could never be on regular NBC proper, but the fact that it's on Peacock, like it's like it blows my mind. And the show, like the bondage and everything, like I'm not like a prude or anything. I'm totally okay with that. It just is a lot. So much toe sucking. Glad I didn't watch this season, apparently. Kamu's voice and mannerism are totally giving me Paul. He doesn't stop talking at all. That's the one thing. With Kamu I'm kind of worried about is he going to be too much? But I feel like he's in a relatively good spot, especially being on the side of the house that like is willing to work with like D and the others. So I do like where he's at, and any side that's not the side of Rome, aka Jack, I'm totally okay with. But yeah, honestly, let him give Paul, because like at least for nothing, Paul was at least entertaining, right? Even though I don't think he's Paul, I don't think he's the same type of like diary room version Paul was that we'll get. I do think that like even if he has any kind of gameplay that Paul does have, I'd be more here for it than nothing at all, right? Just because it's reality TV doesn't mean it's good TV. 100%. 100%. You could say that with Big Brother. You could say that with Big Brother from time to time. But yeah, no, I just think with Love Island, I just can't do it. I can't do it. Won't do it. Not going to see me in that life, boss. Nope. It's too much. I don't care if it's the number one show on television. I can't. I just can't. It's too much. Okay, are all the feeds cut or is it just that one camera? Let me see. Oh, they're making out. They're making. Oh, he's kissing her neck. Is she really checking to see if people are around when literally people are sleeping all around you? Michelle said, "Oh, I agree that Kamu is sitting good right now from what we've seen, but I can see it blowing up in his face at some point." Yeah, because you can't be like the main person in your alliance, right? You have to be someone who can at least play it cool at times because we've said it a million times, and I've said it tonight on the stream. It is a marathon, not a sprint. So you don't want to be the face of your alliance. You want to be someone that's somewhere in the middle, but in a good spot. That's the best place to be. Looks like Barrett's going to bed. We got Kamu, Melody, and Jason still awake. And then Lyric and Rome literally having game conversations with people all around them. I will do our team is not in the world is changing the Efteling. All right, Debbie. Debbie, I'm not sure where we're at. We'll be right back. Lyric and Rome makeout session. 100%. 100%. Do that every time. God, it is too much. It is too much with Lyric and Rome. I'm sorry, can't. Okay, let me cut to camera 3 and 4 because at least it's those three talking. Let me cut back here real quick. 1 second. Pull it up on stream. Oh no, I clicked the wrong button. No, dang it, I clicked the wrong button. Hold on a second. All right, me turn the speaker up, see if they start talking game, these three, even though they're on kind of different sides of the house. Michelle said, I also agree that I can't stand Lyric and Jack. Thank you. Love Island wannabes, boot them both off, please. If I were D, I would go after Lyric 100%. She would be 100% my backdoor target. One, it breaks up a showmance. Two, clearly these people are on the other side of you. I would have her as like my backdoor possibility, even though backdoor is not really a thing anymore with the blockbuster. She'd be someone I'd 100% be targeting as a replacement nominee. Humane said, did they apply for Love Island or getting routed onto Big Brother? I agree. 100% rerouted to Big Brother seems like their destination, that they didn't just quite make it on Love Island and they ended up here. Can you see Kamu as a bombshell, like a bombshell for Love Island? I don't know. He kind of gives me the vibe of like Love Island wouldn't be his scene. But at the same time, I don't know. Kamu gives me the vibes just like a chill dude. Same, exactly. I think Lyric should be 100% the backdoor option. Kamu probably doesn't want Love Island. Exactly. I don't think that's his scene. It doesn't give me the vibe that that's his scene. Does he have any like love interests, or is that just those two, or the Lyric and AKA Jack? Are they the only two that have like a love interest at the moment? Kamu and Haley were getting googly eyes earlier, potential showmans. Okay, so that is the thing. So he's potentially into Haley. Chill out tomorrow. Okay, sounds good. Um, is there okay? So, is there anyone that came in with a boyfriend or girlfriend that they said, oh, they'd be open to a showmance in their preseason stuff, but it clearly already has an outside relationship, or are they all actually single? Only reason to not make Rome the Renom is because of his safety. Exactly. No, 100%. That's what I said. That's why I go after Lyric, is because you can't take the shot at Rome, so take the shot at Lyric at least. Sorry, I keep shaking the desk. Kamu and Haley bonded over sports. See, I'd be right there with like Kamu. Like I could talk sports with him for days. For days, I could talk about sports. Obviously, diehard Vikings fan, as you guys know. God, we're back to fucking Lyric and Rome, aka Jack. Oh God, these two are just insufferable, are they not? I expected more out of Lyric. I really did. Apparently, she has some records in college softball. I believe it. Bro hopped on the bandwagon in 1998 instead of rooting for his local team. Yeah, I did. Diehard Vikings fan. Randy Moss, Chris Carter, 98 Vikings. Blew it in the NFC Championship game, and I fell in love ever since. How dare you? First off, I didn't have a local team. I grew up in Fresno, California, which is Central California. So it was either you're a Niners fan, a Raiders fan, or a Chargers fan. Rams weren't even here yet. So we weren't technically close to any of those teams. And a lot of people in my area were like Niners or Raiders. And I was like, yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna go with Vikings, and it's stuck with them ever since. Waffle Iron Walrus says my sport teams: Mets, Jazz, Giants, Rangers. Go. So you're all New York, and then Utah Jazz, which is kind of like a crazy pool, but I like it because I mean I'm a California boy, right? But I'm diehard Vikings, like number one team Vikings, then Padres, Lakers, and then just Team USA. Anything USA, even though we sucked in the World Cup. First time we play someone decent, we just suck. So I'm all Team Norway now. I did hear a convo from two house ghosts that Kamu told someone that he's will not get into a showmance. I can believe it too. Okay, so I hope so. I hope for the fact like you can have people say that though. I will say this: people say that they know that it's not good for their gameplay, and then you're stuck in the house with someone for so long that it's like you build this emotional attachment, and then things change. So let's be real. They can say whatever they want to say now. It's week one, but it could change. It could change in a second. Still have the Chargers. You're a Padres fan. Yeah, well, now that, okay, first off, I also became a Padres fan because my whole family was huge Dodgers or uh, Giants fans. So I was like, screw you guys. I'm not going with either of those teams. I'm picking Padres. And then I happened to later on in life move down to Southern California, San Diego area, Temecula, where oh my god, Drew is from. So I'm from where Drew is from. So it's very interesting. All right, so it's 2:45 in the morning. I'm gonna go about 15 more minutes. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Like I said, if you guys are first time here, please give us a like, give us a follow, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I go live. Because anything you guys give me, the fact that you guys are here in the chat at 2:45 in the morning amazes me. Thank you. I thought I was gonna be talking to myself for hours. So you guys are the real ones. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna still be live for about 15 more minutes. But let's talk more about the feeds, talk more about who you like, talk more about who you don't like. Uh what are your guys' feelings? Do you think that D out of the three, D, Angela, or Rick Devens, who do you think's in the most trouble? Who do you think is got the like is putting themselves in a position to be potentially a target earlier than the others? I feel like it's gotta be D, but then I don't know. I don't know. I because I feel it's gotta be D because she's HOH now. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, but you guys probably know more than me because you guys have been watching the feeds all night. Kamu's a fighter, though, and he has built a mindset of self-discipline and self-control. Just saying, exactly. So I agree with that. I think that Kamu has a good head on his shoulders. I just there's something about Kamu that just gives me the vibe of he's here for the long haul, and I say that and what she'll be voted out second. I'm worried about D, but I want to see more of her conversations. That's interesting because, like I said, I do think D because of the whole HOH factor. And then Humane said probably D, but I believe Angela will go full Angela. Well, we're here for that, right? It's got to happen. It's got to happen at some point. Did that really just happen? So Lyric was literally on top of him and then like crawled off of him and clearly put her hand in a central location. And she's like, "Oh, sorry," and he just smiled. Big Brother is here. Big Brother is here, people. And clearly, she didn't know where she was grabbing. If Angela is still up now, there's a chance she will start to get sleep deprived. And we are here for that. We want a sleep deprived queen. We want that. Damn, Skippy has cut feeds all not as soon as a convo with D has started. It's been annoying as hell. Oh, really? So anytime D starts to have a conversation, they cut it, huh? All night long. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to go live. I try to go live during the daytime, but most likely I'll also go live. So tomorrow we have Adam Lambert at my casino. So that's gonna be a crazy concert. It's gonna be very busy. For us, that's a big concert. So I'm gonna be very exhausted after work tomorrow, but my plan is to do another night of late night feeds. If you guys are able to be here with me, that'd be amazing. Kate the Great, Humane, Michelle, Waffle Iron Walrus, you guys, like Debbie, you guys are all awesome. Like the fact that you guys are here this late at night, especially people not on the West Coast up here chatting with me. I appreciate it. Having people in the chat is huge. It really is huge. It keeps me realizing that there are people listening, that I'm not here by myself. So thank you guys. And if you guys are all listening after the fact or on audio only versions, thank you so much for listening to this after the fact. Sorry for the pauses, sorry for whatever, but it's late night. I'm doing what I got to do, and I'm not getting a lot of the feeds right now, but we're keep going. She is right next to the lovers right now, I think. Yeah. Angela? Oh, so that would make sense. Can you imagine her just staying up listening to them talk? At Kate, same. I want to see D conversations. So, okay. So we got to get more of the D side of things. D probably last to go out of all the vets. Devins and Angela can't relate to younger people. Sometimes that doesn't matter. I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. So it's just with D and or to me, Angela and Rick, especially Rick. I feel like Rick can find ways to relate to the younger people. Angela, I feel like she's already got this stigma about her that no matter what she does, like it's never gonna be like cool. It's gonna be like, okay, well, it's Angela. At what point is she gonna go off and who's she gonna go off on? But I like that for like the TV version. I love that for us. Good morning. Yeah, good morning to you guys being East Coast, Central, all that. God bless y'all. Skippy is who us live feeders call the intern working the controls. Yep, exactly. We're as deranged as you are. Thank you for being as deranged. Because without you guys, I couldn't do it. Honestly, I really thought, I'll be dead honest with you, Kate the Great. I thought I was going to get on here, and for a good 30 minutes or so, I was by myself talking about the feeds, and no one was saying anything. So I fully thought I'm going to go an hour, that maybe this was a mistake. Maybe there's no one here to chat with me. Maybe I underestimated who would be up this late opening night of feeds. Also, I'm West Coast, so a lot of people are East Coast. It's not the same. So I thought, man, this is going to be brutal. And then you guys started to roll in here. Humane, Michelle, Waffle Iron House, or House, Iron Wallers, Kate the Great. You guys all started to roll in here. And I was like, okay, I got my people. I got my people. And if you guys are all listening and you guys haven't chatted, that's fine too. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel because without you guys, it's not possible. And I just hope you guys enjoyed this content. I hope you enjoy the content all season long because we're going to continue to do late night streams. Excuse me. Hopefully, we build more of a community. Hopefully, you guys also watch our daytime coverage, our post episode coverage, all of that. It's me, just me mainly for all the Big Brother coverage. I'm going to be working my ass off to just bring you guys everything I can. So I hope you guys continue to enjoy it. I'm East Coast. Oh, God. God bless you. God bless you. So what? It's almost 6 in the morning. Wow. So I'm the same time frame as the house guests right now. They're about 2 hours away from me, an hour and a half in LA. 5 8 for you. Jesus. I see Angela going first if a newbie gets HOH and D and Devon's back the move. I can see that because it seems like D and Devon seem to be more on the same page than Angela. That's for sure. Yeah, well, yeah. She's talking about in the future weeks for Angela for sure. So we're seeing Melody, Kamu, and Jason chatting, but they seem to be talking about like real life. Yeah, they're just tend to be talking about like stuff that's going on in their real lives or like people they follow in real life, all that, etc. All right, so I've been live for about 2 hours. It's almost we're rounding out to 3 a.m. Michelle, thank you for joining. Or sorry, is it Michaela? Have I been saying Michelle this whole time? Is it Michaela? I apologize. It's late. I had a late night at work, so I apologize if I've been calling Michelle and it's Michaela. I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to hit the sack here. Like I said, I got a long night ahead of me. I might go live tomorrow in the afternoon. Depends. We'll hit that bell notification, and you'll see if I do go live in the afternoon. But worst case, it's Michelle. Oh, no worries. Okay, it is Michelle. Good. Okay, thank you. I looked at it, I was like, wait, is that Michaela or is that Michelle H? I can't tell. You never know. There's one girl that's on here that her name's like Maria or something like that, but I've been calling her Mary forever because the way it was spelled out. And she's like, I actually go by Maria, but the fact that you called me Mary for so long, like I feel like that's my name. I'm like, oh God, I'm so sorry. And it sounds worse than it was. The way you would see it, you would understand. But like I said, I'm probably gonna have to hit the sack just because I have a long day tomorrow with bartending with the Adam Lambert concert. So definitely got a long day ahead of me, but I might go live during the day tomorrow. So if you guys can, definitely come hang out with me. Definitely hit that bell notification so you're notified when I go live. Let's see here. Let's answer some more of these last few things. You should have become a Saints fan instead of the only team to choke against the Falcons. Okay, Humane, how dare you? How dare you? Okay. Good night, Bobby. Waffle Iron Walrus. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. My surprise turn in first impressions was with Chuck. I think Chuck seems to be someone that I feel like I can get on board with. Everything I've seen tonight is like he's kind of in the middle, but he's also like kind of playing well. So I feel like I'm getting better vibes from Chuck than I originally thought. It's Michelle. Oh no, yeah. Good night, Bobby and chat. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate all of you guys. You guys liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Michelle. Hope you guys continue to follow my content. I'll be talking about Big Brother all season long. I will have former house guests on this season with me to talk about the episodes. I'm trying to get Kelly Wentworth from Survivor to come on and do late night live feed coverage with me or possibly daytime coverage with me. Working on that. Also, I'm going to have Brent Walgamont, former RHAP, like myself. We were both on RHAP together. We're good friends. We podcast on here for years together. He's been out of the scene for a little while. Wait a second. Hold on. Before I get out of here, is Barrett talking to the camera? Nope, he's literally just standing there. Oh, he is talking to the camera. Hold on. So he's saying a lot of people aren't really vibing with melody, Mallory, and lyric. Yeah, Brent's one of my good friends. He and I used to podcast on Reality After Show, Johnny Fairplay's network here at Reality After Show. We used to podcast together for a while after we both left RHAP. Brent's the best. Brent's a lot of fun. He's told me he's on vacation right now, so once he gets back, I'm gonna get him on. He promised me he'd come on with me to talk about an episode or two. So we will definitely have Brent on. I'm trying to work on Kelly Wentworth. I'm trying to see if I can get Rachel Riley to join me again. And then just some others. So if you guys are new here, like I said, we do get people on here with us, but a lot of it is me going live, talking with you guys, talking with the chat. I answer everyone's chat questions live here on stream. And just trying to grow this platform, trying to grow our community, and hopefully we can build this into something that, long term is just a great community. If you've been watching RHAP since back then, Michelle, then I don't know if you remember the RHAP sequester, but I was the Bobby that was on that. So I used to do RHAP coverage with Taryn. I just talked to Taryn the other day. He and I had a 45-minute convo about feeds and content and all this stuff. So I would love to have him on here, but I don't know if that'll happen. But hopefully one day we can do a multi-stream together if that's possible. But at the end of the day, I'm here with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy the content that I bring you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was a lot of fun back in the day. That was a lot of fun. So why are they ruining Cam Talk? I know that's what they do. Whenever it's something that we are all interested in, they cut the feeds. But like I said, it's late. I got to run. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're notified when we go live. Leave a comment in the comments below so I know you guys are watching, know you guys like the content. If there's something you want to see, if there's something you guys are interested in going forward with my content that you'd prefer me to do, I will get that out there for you guys. Anything you guys want. We're just a small community. We're trying to build it. We're trying to grow. And without you guys, this is not possible. So you guys are what gives me the inspiration to continue going and continue pursuing my love for this show and my content here for this show. So I'm not to the RHAP status, but I'm working towards at least building our own community where people enjoy what we bring to the table. So that being said, I'm going to head out of here. Hope you guys have a great night. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.